Hey gang, Dave here, and I wanted to send this quick video message to you. Each video message that I send is going to last between, I like to keep them at 2 minutes, but they always go over, so I'll stay up to 4 minutes. Be ready for a long-winded conversation with my webcam. I just finished grading the your discussions from last week, which were really great, and I think a couple of things I learned. One, I need to set due dates on the discussion. So I went ahead and done that for the initial post. But understand your responsibility is that I can't set two due dates for one discussion. So you'll have to remember that when you see the due date, you'll actually have another due date 2 days following when that is for the Friday reply post. So we missed about 7 or 8 people in the discussion, and I'm hoping that this remedies that situation so that you guys can get in there and get some points for your contributions. In any case, the next discussion is on weight management, and in that discussion, I know I want you to have fun with this, but the discussion is centered around weight loss, and weight loss is all about caloric expenditure. So however hard you're working, you'll utilize more calories and get greater results. With that being said, I want you to choose a mode of activity, either weight training or cardio, in the pursuit of weight loss. And this doesn't have to be about you, it's just kind of a hypothetical situation. And given that, you have to do a little bit of research through the Canal Library here at Clark College electronically, and just find a piece of peer-reviewed literature that studied various modes of activity. And this isn't about what you think about how to lose weight. It's going into the research and the scientific data to find what actually works, and then making a kind of a relatable contribution to the discussion is really what we're looking for here. And I want you to have some fun with that. So I'm not trying to create a headache. I'm just trying to send you in the direction that your education is going. So as you pursue higher level learning, you're going to have to be looking into peer-reviewed literature, and I hope that this is a nice springboard for you to be able to do so. In any case, wow, we're already 2.5 minutes into this discussion. The notes that I took from the last discussion were a couple of things. One, I want to make sure that any activity you're doing, especially if you're very sedentary and you love video games, is you've got to get outside and be, our bodies are made to move. This isn't how we evolved. We didn't evolve to Pokemon Go. We evolved through being a hunter and a gatherer, and being on our feet and promoting physical, I'll say, results just through moving and not even in a facility. And so what I would like you to do is think about, what can make you consistent? What wakes you up every day? What gets you out the door? What is something that motivates you and moves you towards exercising? And for me, gang, it's running, but it's not just running. It's I sign up for races like every 3 to 6 months. I'll sign up for a rock and roll half marathon or some sort of local 5K, and those are the things that motivate me to train. And so that in a few weeks, I'll see a bunch of people that I kind of know a little bit through the running community, and I get to catch up with them through the runs. And so that's really what motivates me to get out the door and get moving. If it's Pokemon Go, you connect with a few friends and you guys go Pokemon hunting or whatever you do with that. Regardless of what you're doing, understand that there's a ratio between work and outcome. So the less you work, the less the outcome. It's very similar to like learning a foreign language. That if you're not working towards learning how to speak that language, you're not gonna pick it up. You won't be able to be bilingual or trilingual. So with that being said, if you're just going out for walks, such as walking the dog, although that may be, for your circulatory health, that may be very beneficial, it's still not going to produce the physical results that you might be aiming for, such as when you look in the mirror. How do you look? Or when you take a pre and post photo, how are the results coming along? It's all just dependent upon how hard you're working. So in any case, yeah, I've got a lot going on in my head, and I just don't know how much I want to share. So I might actually open the door to a couple things here as we go. See, I'm looking at my notes. Yeah, okay, everything is solid as far as what I wanted to share with you guys. But I will share one more thing, and that is if you are completely lost and you don't know what to do as far as some sort of exercise regimen, I train people on Tuesday and Thursday nights at a local gym that's on 172nd and First Street and 172nd Avenue. It's in East Vancouver, right next to Groove Nation, and the facility is called Challenge Fitness, and it's a CrossFit gym, and I train people there. They're predominantly runners that I train, but we do cross training type stuff. So you wouldn't really know that they're runners. And most of them are like moms, and I've got one male in there, and the ages are probably 25 to 45, and they're all wine drinkers. So, it's not a diehard running group. It's just people who have a common interest, and we like to have fun with our exercise. But we do a lot of really hard work, but I think it's also very manageable for the common person. So if you are interested in just seeing, maybe observing some new ideas, a new approach to exercise, or maybe even just come see just something different, I would welcome anybody from our class to come and observe our group. We do, again, a lot of cross-training type stuff. We do a lot of balance work. We do a lot of barefoot work. And even if you just take one evening, we go from 7:30 to about 8:40 on Tuesday and Thursday nights. And if you just took one evening to come see and ask questions, I totally invite you to come check it out. And it would be free to just come and observe. And really, it's just all about finding new ideas for exercise. I think once you limit your imagination, you limit, your results. I think the only limitation is your own imagination. So you've got to get out there and just kind of explore what the world has beyond Pokemon, right? I mean, like beyond what our limiting devices are. And I know personally, I know I'm in the seventh minute here, but when my wife and I, when we travel, oftentimes our travels are around physical activities. So we find a half marathon somewhere, like in March we went to Washington, D.C., and we were able to see the city for a week after the race, and it was just truly an amazing experience. But it was the run that took us there, and then obviously the historical monuments, etc. And I just ran into a former athlete of mine, and he's now playing a lot of tennis. And so I was asking him if he travels the world getting into different tennis tournaments. And he said, no, not at this time, because he's only in his mid-20s. But he plans to look into tournaments throughout the world that he can travel and go take part of, and then also kind of see the sights. So I hope that this has kind of started to open the door to you for possibilities within the world of exercise, and really just I wanted to get you thinking about what else is out there besides the gym. I want to make sure that your resources are global and not just in OSC. In any case, if you guys have any questions, I want you to definitely reply. This is going to be a 9-minute video, and I apologize for its length, but it is what it is. And I hope you guys are doing great. Nice job on the work. Keep it up. If anybody's concerned about their grade at this point, I get it, because you may have missed the last discussion, but you're going to have plenty of opportunities to to pull your grade right back up. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to email me. But in any case, I think my computer is locked up, and I don't think my mouse works. Let's see. There it goes. All right, guys. You guys take care, and I'll hear from you soon. Bye-bye.